are all sitting here shooting the shit.
Yo, what's up, man? I'm your host, DJ Duss, with my boy co-host, Bamboo. What's up, Bam?
Yeah. What's good, people?
Everything's good, man. Are you excited for Canada Day?
Yep, going drink.
Now,
Drink.
on Canada Day, or are you doing that tomorrow?
I'll probably start tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow's the best thing to do. You know, I got to go to work the next day, which makes a little bit a shitty time to have it on a Wednesday for me. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But anyways, let's let the people know where they can follow us at. You know, boom! You can follow us on Apple Podcasts, also Podbeam and Spotify at Shooting the Shit Podcast 1. Also, subscribe to our YouTube page or like our Facebook page. If you forgot all that, man, just put www.shootingtheshitpodcast.com. Everything's on there, all our links, all our Instagram, etc., man. You can find it all our videos too. Thanks, man. Bam!
Yo,
we have a guest that's closer to you, actually.
That's right.
You guys, we
DJ
got one of
champion.
The champs. You know, the champ is here. The DJ. We have Mr. DJ NV. IV, what's up, IV? What's up, my man?
Good.
What's going on, man? Things are good.
Yeah, man, things are real good right now.
You're surviving the COVID situation.
Yep. Shout out to Trudeau and the CERB money. Shout out to the CERB.
Yeah. Just tell me about it. That saved a lot of motherfuckers. I'm telling you, man.
If it wasn't for the CERB, I don't know. A lot of us would be in a lot of different situations right now.
Is it not true that, you know what, for once you got to actually come to the conclusion that, like, our government actually stepped up? I know some people have ripped it off, but for the people that actually need it?
Yeah, big, like super big time. So that's what I say, man. Salute Trudeau for taking care of the men.
That's fucking awesome. Brother, let's get into it, man. Where were you born and raised?
Halifax, Nova Scotia, man.
What?
Nova Scotia, baby.
Bam loves Halifax.
You got that East Coast lifestyle, huh?
It's, you know, I've been all over the world and, you know, seen a lot of places. Been a lot of like across Canada, and other than Kelowna, BC, Halifax is the best place in the country.
Okay.
There you go.
Right? Like East Coast, like you don't get anything like the East Coast all around the country. You know what I mean? Like Newfoundland is an amazing place.
I ain't been up there yet.
Oh, Newfoundland's great. Newfoundland's awesome. Best place to party.
Okay.
You want to go party? Go to Newfoundland.
Sign me up, man.
But you know, I got a special love for Kelowna, BC. But other than that, like I'll probably never leave Halifax. Like
that's sweet, man.
Okay. So, yo, how's the nightlife up in Halifax? Because I haven't been getting a chance to get up there. You know what I mean?
Well, it's been on pause since March.
Well, I mean, before all this bullshit. You know what I mean?
It's been on pause, but
the whole world's on pause.
Yeah, I mean, like it depends on like what you want to do. Like, there's certain types of I don't know. I just look at it like there's levels to this shit. So if you just want to go downtown, go to the big box clubs, like those are always popping. You know what I mean? They got good young DJs that are like on the come up, like killing the nights down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and there's some OGs that still play down there. Shout out to Rewind, shout out to Savory, you know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Mutts. Like, you know, but there's like, you know, it's a young man's game. So like those big box clubs where like a lot of like younger people go to, you know, like they have a lane and they have like a vibe that they get down to, and those DJs that are down there are representing that.
Okay.
That's sweet, man.
So like if you just want to go where the 19 to like 23-year-olds go, just pick any one of the box clubs downtown, like Toothy Moose or, you know, the Dome or something like that. If you want to go like check out like some dope DJs, and like go see what's really like guys that are really putting on for the craft. You know what I mean? You want to go check out guys like OKTK, Smooth, you know, like myself, like and guys that really like we kind of theme nights.
That's perfect.
If you go to the Dome and you go to Toothy Moose, like they're not theming nights. They're just playing the club, right?
It is what it is, every day of the week type of thing, right? No theme at all. Yeah,
you get exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know, like me and OKTK, we do this like once a month R&B night. We've been doing it for like 3 years. And that's just like, you know, we started it like all 90s R&B, and then it just kind of delved into like just wide open, just all R&B. So,
yeah, why not? Yeah, that's the way to do it, man.
You know, and that's like our like, it's not, I wouldn't say it's our bread and butter, but it's like one of our favorite nights of the month.
Yeah, in the DJing game, if you get to do and DJ the style that you enjoy doing, it's not a job anymor. It's a love. You know what I mean? It's if you're doing it and you're rocking it and you're doing what you want to do, man, that's kudos. Because you know I don't know if it's the same where you're from, or you probably had the same problem I did coming up, was owners trying to control the way you or the style of DJing. Has that ever happened to you?
I would say like more, not so much the style, but like the type.
Yeah.
So like, you know, like I got I don't know, it's just weird situations in Halifax.
Oh, trust me, it's probably the same over here, brother. Trust me, man.
But like, you know, I was given such a freelance chance to like party rock when I was at a young age.
Yeah.
So like nobody said anything to me my whole like come up years that I just do what I want, and I built my crowd off of that.
Okay.
And you know, my crowd loves me for that, because I would play whatever the fuck I want, and we would play like Annie Up in the club.
Yes.
And, like everybody would be smacking walls, and then
there you go.
You know, and it's just like stuff that like you wouldn't catch in the big box clubs, but when you're in a big box club,
that's fucking.
You know what I mean? So it was like when I got to other clubs, they were like, "Whoa, we don't really know if
we ain't fucking with that right
like,
there."
When you go in there, like let's just say, like you go in there and you like I fill a weekend for somebody. Like somebody would be like, "Yo,
yeah,
I got a gig out of town for the weekend. Will you come take my Friday and Saturday?" So it's like, okay, no problem. So like you go fill the Friday and Saturday one week. He's like, "Yo, I got the same gig the next week. Can you fill again for me?" No problem. Go down there, and then like the next week they're like, he still has that same other gig. Now the club is like, no, we're okay. We got a DJ.
Oh, no.
You know, and then, like, you know, like, I'm not even going to get into it because it goes way deeper than that.
I get it, man.
It's not a good time to be bringing that up. But it's like, you know, a lot of clubs are different around here where it's like, we just don't like that crowd that you bring.
Oh, no. We have the same thing in Ottawa, brother. The exact same issue. Yeah. Bam, when I met Bam lived actually out here in Ottawa for a while, and he bounced out here, and dude, you have no idea. Like, you come to, I just kept trying to fight. You know how it is. You bring the crowd, you bring the numbers, and that was my argument with the owners. Like, really? Yeah. Like, we did well. Like, does it really matter what I'm playing right now? And yeah, we had a big, it was a big situation up here too. That's why I was asking how it is out there too, because I just figured, it can't be just Ottawa, right?
And they're just so quick to blame it on the music, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Quick.
Of course. So, Ivy, when did you start DJing, brother? When was like the first time you actually started getting into it?
It was 99. I was in a band for like 4 years, like since I was 15. Like
what?
Yeah, I played
bass.
Sweet. And yeah, it was like, you know, alternative rock band.
Yeah.
But like it was the best time of my life. Like I loved it. And then I was turning 19. My band broke up. Drummer broke his wrist, and his mom got like stationed in Bridgewater. Actually, so the band broke up. We tried out a few different drummers. We just didn't have the chemistry. Started volunteering at a place called the Crash Cafe, and it was indoor skate park and like a basketball court. They had like the video games, they had the Tekken, they had the pool tables. Well, I gotta take a drink.
No worries, my man.
You had it all down there.
So they took like a short bus and they cut the roof out of it, and they made a DJ booth out of it.
Okay.
Okay, because like a whole bunch of the guys that worked at this place were like ravers and DJs and shit. So like I knew all the guys that were there that were working. So like we just volunteered because they were like, we'll trade you hours of free skateboarding for if you guys come help us paint.
Okay.
We were in there painting months before this place opened. Like we were just stalking free hours. Like we just wanted to be in there.
Okay.
We were so stoked as skateboarders, right? So like my band broke up. I'm turning 19. I don't know where my life's going. Like I'm going back to school for one more year. Like I got high school. Anyways, I'm 19 in high school.
Okay. You
know. But the whole DJing thing, like my friend would like be working, but he would be DJing at the same time in the bus, and he'd get like, oh, I have to go do something. Record, and when these two little lights line up,
your heart starts to race.
when these two little lights blink at the same time, that means like, it's on beat. So put the song in on beat.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I tried that, and then like I was, I just had fun doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this was like house music, right? Spinning house music and stuff. And then I saw that summer there was a skateboard competition, and they hired DJ Joe Run, who's from Halifax. He's a legend. He's a pioneer. He's Joe Run Bombay. You can check him out.
Okay.
They hired him to spin, and instead of watching the skateboard competition, I watched him spin all afternoon.
That's
I was like, man, like, so me coming off of like alternative rock band, well, I still loved hip hop. I still loved it since I was like, 8, 9.
Yeah.
But then I heard Joe like spinning these hip hop songs that I loved, but he was doing it in like I was like, I never heard that version before.
Gotcha.
He'd be like juggling and cutting and scratching, and I'm like, this is amazing. Like, so great. So I just literally just sat there all afternoon and watched them.
Nice. So, another question for you.
Yeah.
What was the best DJ equipment that you bought? Like you bought it and was like, I love this thing,
I don't know. I had a few good mixers over the years.
Yeah, mixers are always important.
I mean, right now, if it's my DJ gear right now, I'd probably say it's the S9, the Pioneer S9.
Yeah.
But I don't know, maybe I'd probably say the Pioneer 909 mixer. It's the one that had the touch screen on it.
Yes.
The effects and stuff. I had 2 of those mixers, so one broke and I had to get another one.
Yeah, of course, replace it with the same. Of course. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the exact same way.
I needed it in my life. Like I needed it. Like it was
now. What about when you first started? What was the first piece that you bought that you were like, yes, I'm getting into this?
Well, my first piece was a mixer. It was a Gemini 62 or 262 or something like that.
Yeah.
My boy Chinook gave me my first set of turntables, and I went home and spent all the money I had on that mixer, and I stayed home all night long. Just
love it, man.
Ever since then. So that was definitely the number one thing, like the mixer.
That's sweet, man. So do you ever remember your first paid gig? That after you bought this mixer, you actually get hired now?
Oh, okay. So like, are we talking like just a little bit of pay, or are we talking?
Yeah, let's talk about a little bit. That first one, you know what I mean? It's that one you got a taste of. You know what I mean? To finally become, you're like, maybe I can start doing this.
I can do this. I can live off this.
When I first got into it, I was DJing with my buddy Spesh. He was a rapper, Spesh K, and like I've known him since we were kids, and he lived right around the corner from me. So like he was rapping before I was DJing.
Okay.
So like he would get like a gig at Sam the Record Man, or like like HMV, doing a little in store, and like get me to come DJ, and he'd get like $75 for that and break me off like $25.
Sweet, sweet,
Yeah, we
sweet.
made some rap money, like, you know. So there was like those gigs, but like I remember like the first time I played like a rave, I think I might have got like $150 or something.
Yeah.
You know, so like that was like huge to me. Like,
Dude, you understand that when you break it per hour, as when you're a lot younger, you're like, man, this is the best fucking part-time gig of ever. Like, it's sweet. Yeah.
My dad like never saw it at the beginning. Like he was just
They
like,
don't. They just don't.
My dad's been supportive of everything I've ever done. Okay, like he is like my number one like fan. Like,
yeah.
But in the beginning, he was so like upset because he was like, "When are you gonna start getting paid for this? Like, do it all for free." And I'm like, "I have to build my name." Like,
I get it, brother. I get it.
I have to do this right now. I was like, "I promise you." And then like I remember we did like a CBC thing one time, and I came home and I just put the check in his lap.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I just put the check in his lap, and I was like, "This is what I was working for."
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
put in your time, put in your dues, because it's hard. It's hard to be like, you can tell everyone that you're great, and you probably can be great, but because you're so new, you need to prove yourself, right?
Well, and the thing about it was like my parents knew like because they came to like the DJ battle on the waterfront, which is like one of the it was the first DMC battle that Halifax ever had.
Okay.
And the promoters, like, God bless Tony and Robin. Robin was working for the city, and Tony and Robin had a promotion company. So like she had all the hookups when it came to like booking for the city. So like it was like a Canada Day type of event. I don't think it was Canada Day, but she had the waterfront location and brought the DMCs down to that. So it's like me, Scratch Bastard, and like a whole bunch of other DJs, right? So like, and I remember like my parents coming to that and watching like from the side, like, so they really got to see me like do my thing.
So
like,
cool,
he knew like how much this shit meant to me. Like, they just knew. So
dig it.
You know, for my dad to like, for me to be able to smack my dad with that check, like,
that's got to be the best feeling ever, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't give it to him, but like, you know what I mean? But I showed him, like.
So did you find it difficult to promote yourself as a DJ?
I mean, you know, as a come up as a young guy, like, I look back at it now and I was like, I'd probably be like, fuck, I was annoying. You know what I mean? Like, I always trying to be that guy. Like, yo, I'll battle you, man. Fuck you, I'll battle you. Like,
it's the way to do it, though.
Yeah, but like, you know, and where I was so intertwined with like the rave community, because I fell in love with like going to raves and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So like that whole DJ culture on top of turntablist culture, was just like you know, like, and my first couple of raves were like, you know, Vin Rock, Apollo, and Shortcut were like the headliners. Like,
wow.
So like I saw like really dope ass DJs
doing their thing
all at one little short time.
Nice.
So, you know.
So what type of program do you use DJing right now?
I'm Serato all the way.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, like there's nothing else I could.
Have you argued with anybody that said that Tractor's better?
No,
I've had a couple of people like, stop talking to me.
No,
I don't want to talk to you.
Man, you look at like A-Track and Craze, they all left Tractor, man.
Yeah,
They're all on Tractor.
Yeah.
So like, if you're gonna leave Tractor, like Craze leaving it is a big deal.
True enough.
Where he's like, you know, the GOAT, like turntablist. So, and that's what I thought put him apart from everybody else for so long, is that he was using Tractor. So now that he's come back, well, not come back, but now that he's come over to Serato, it's like, that's a big deal, man.
Okay. Cool program, man. I love it.
Okay. So when was your first DMC battle, bro?
I know you mentioned it though. You just mentioned it.
Yeah,
How was your?
Was it the waterfront? We're not sure. Was it the waterfront?
Yeah, it was 2001 at the waterfront. That wasn't the first battle, but that was the first
DMC battle. And how was the so your overall experience? So you're there your first time. Are you a bit nervous?
Oh yeah, fuck.
I love the honesty. You don't want to hear. No,
Like,
of course.
I don't think there ever was a battle that I went in that I wasn't nervous.
That's awesome, though. That's good, man.
Good.
That's what makes it fun, though. That's the excitement, the butterflies, right?
Well, that's the whole thing. Is like you work months and months and months on these routines, like depending on when you sign up. But like, I know I worked months and months on the. You work months and months on this routine, and it literally boils down to this 6 minutes. Like, it's
so true, man.
No matter how many times you went over it and over it and over it in your bedroom, and like it just boils down to how you execute in these next 6 minutes.
If someone just missed what he said, he sounds like he was just in a UFC battle. Months and months of training for a few minutes sometimes. That's exactly how it was like.
That's all it is, man.
It is. You get prepared to just destroy the next guy for a short amount of minutes. I love that, though.
But you can be as prepared as you, in most prepared ever, but it comes down to execution.
Okay.
You have to execute. You know what I mean?
I totally agree.
Gotta make sure you're on point.
Like, I know I nailed this 50 million times in my house, but if you miss that cue point when you're
it's
live,
fucking over. It's over.
And it only takes one. You know what I mean? Like I've learned like how to recover, like just from DJing. Like I know how to recover my shit, but like when you're in that battle mode and you fuck up, like it's just like it throws your whole world off. The whole world off.
Every kid that wanted to get into DJing, I always said it's not if you screw up, it's when you screw up, and it's how you recover. Because there's always going to be a bit of a disaster scenario, like just a little bit. You know what I mean? Just like a little hiccup, but how do you recover? Because as soon as you look confident, you get away with it, right?
But so the awful thing about it is like, and I've seen this too in battles, is like if you fuck up and you recover and make it look crazy.
Yeah, it's happened. I pressed play on the wrong track at the wrong time, and the pop that I got from the people was like, I did that shit on purpose. Only me and the guy next to me knew I didn't do that shit on purpose, man. Let's go through some of your accomplishments, brother. Look at this. Look at this list here, guys. I have to leave this here for a few minutes because people, I can't just take it off now because it's going to take them an hour to read his accomplishments. Look at this. This is ridiculous, Ivy.
I got a few more I can put on there, too.
Look at this. He has a few more. God damn, bro. God damn, that is insane. So let's talking about this list. You have to narrow it down to one or two. Which is your favorite, the most accomplished one? Which one's the one that you won that was like, this is it. This is my favorite one. This is,
throw it up again.
Let's throw it up. He has so many, he has to be reminded, folks.
I mean, the thing about it is like the DJ Olympics is dear to my heart because it's the local thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the local thing. The DMCs is like such a milestone thing because I've always wanted to go to Canadian finals, and blessed be thy that I was allowed to make it there twice. The Stylus Awards is amazing because it was such a dope thing that happened out of Toronto.
Yeah,
included the whole country instead of Toronto just putting on Toronto.
True.
So it was like that was like a huge milestone to like be accepted in that world so many years in a row.
Yeah,
and then on top of that, be awarded with the awards. So that was huge as well. The Red Bull freestyle shit is just like, that's probably one of the dopest things because of the group of DJs that's
involved. Yeah.
Where these are guys that are like, they speak my language. They know what I'm trying to get across. These guys are trying to push the boundaries of DJing. So like that's kind of like that was my world for a lot of years. You know what I mean? Like 2014 was the last time we got to battle like in that, because I mean like Red Bull looks for a lot of fresh.
It's true.
That's right. And it was continually us being the ones that were always the repeats, like myself, OKTK, Tom Fleming. Like we were always the ones going from the East Coast.
Okay.
But they revamped that battle like every year. So like in recent years, they've just done like national finals, which is dope, you know. But it's like, you know, at the same time, like me and my boys, like, you know, me and OKTK, we critique everything, you know.
Fucking right.
100%, right?
Yeah.
We're them guys, you know what I mean? Like we're you know, we send links to each other all the time, like, yo, check this out, check that out. So, like, you know, like it's just, you know, and that's just the you know, the compadre shit that we
Gotcha.
sure.
right? So like you know, the Red Bull freestyle stuff is just like we're watching it and we're just like, dude, like how did that set win? You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, but that's us in like putting ourselves back in the competition.
Of course.
And you knowing that we would come out with a better set than that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it ain't our year, it's not our time, it's somebody else's time. So
when you had your reign, do you got any funny or crazy stories when you was experiencing while you was DJing?
Oh man, there's like narrow it down. Like what kind of situation?
Just something that first thing that you thought about that came to your head. That's what you're talking about.
He's like,
I said it, you was like,
I don't know what I'm talking about. He's like this. He's like something else.
Oh man, I don't know. We've we've done all the dirt twerk competitions and you know just everything. Like
we just shooting the shit, bro. So just shoot the shit, partner.
I don't know. There was this one we had. It was like a pre-Canada Day party. It was in Sackville. I don't know if you know anything about Sackville.
I know what Sackville is.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. They call it Sack Vegas. But you know, we ended up having a twerk competition down there one night that just like, people still talk about it.
They still talk. Damn.
I mean, we get random girls all the time asking, "Oh, you got another twerk competition?" You know, like girls want to come and show out. So, but I mean, like, you know, it's a time and a place for it, and that night was a good night for it. So
that's always awesome, man.
Yeah.
All right.
I know there's a lot of stories that, you know, we as DJs, there's only, you know, you're trying to keep it. I get it, because there's a few stories that I'm never going to mention either, unless we get off the air and talk about it. But that's a whole different situation. I get it.
I got all kinds of those.
I know. Don't worry. Those stories is when I come down and visit you guys and have some beers. Those will be when the stories get revealed, brother.
For real.
So has COVID pushed anything back for you? Any gigs? Any projects? Has it put anything on pause for you?
Well, I mean, it was just straight on pause. We had just landed a new residency down at a place called Sniggly Wiggly's, downtown Halifax, and we did our R&B night there for the first time in like months and months, because we were kind of in between venues, and it was a super big hit. So like, you know, we were just excited to have a new home for that and keep that on the go. So that's on pause. You know, the venue down there was really dope, and they were giving us another night for a new drum and bass night that we're gonna put out.
Sweet.
So like, you know, that we were kind of bummed out about. But like I said, like I also DJ for Classified. So like
why are you name dropping like that?
You know,
that's awesome.
Because of the gigs, right? Like,
yeah, absolutely.
You know, a whole bunch of stuff has been pushed back there.
It's crazy.
Tours and everything. So
okay,
you know, like, it has affected us. Do
you see, like, I don't know, like, because this has lasted a tad longer than I expected, right? So do you find like in scenarios a DJ now, do you think it's gonna the clubs will be affected a little longer than we'd like? Like, you know, the whole social distancing, you know how it is. We're supposed to squish everyone in there and have a good time, you know?
I don't know like what it's like in Ontario right now, but
house arrest.
They just kind of reopened the bars again, like just this week.
Okay.
Bars can be open until midnight. but they can only have like 200 people in them.
What do people get sick after midnight? What the fuck are we? Some gremlins over here? Like,
I don't know. But see, like the way that the updates have been going, like every like 2 weeks or every week or every 2 weeks, like the bubble gets bigger.
That's good though. That's good. That's good news.
A little bit bigger. You know, we haven't had any new cases in Nova Scotia, so
yeah, it was like 19, 20 days or something that we haven't had a new case. So
see, here Kingston fucked it all up for Ontario over here. They opened a couple nail salons and fucking people got infected and everyone's freaking out again. Yeah, it's gone a little bit crazy, man.
Yeah,
so what's next for DJ IV, bro?
So what's next for you, my brother?
I'm in the middle of moving right now. So
because this is the time you pick.
I didn't pick it. Landlord's trying to sell the unit, right?
God damn it.
So yeah, that was kind of like a shitty ending.
Send the landlord the link. Let's talk to them, man.
But yeah, just moving right now. My place not going to be ready till September, so I'm going to go spend summer with my dad.
Cool.
And, just hang out with Pops for like month and a half.
Yeah.
And just thank Justin for the serve again, because that's what put me through for the next couple of months, because the clubs aren't open yet.
True.
Like I'm just doing mixes kind of right now. Like
I hit you up last time. I caught you on Instagram.
Stream on Saturday.
Yeah. Perfect.
And then I was supposed to do this thing for Diggy the DJ before tomorrow, so I'm gonna try and get that recorded. But yeah, just kind of just gonna enjoy the summer. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do, because I don't have no work. Like there's no DJing going on. So I'm working on a few things with the city, doing some things down on the waterfront.
Okay.
That's still kind of like in negotiation. So
that's cool. That's cool.
Confirm that yet.
That's cool.
Well, you definitely got to hit me up.
Oh yeah. Come through. We've been doing this thing on Facebook called the East Coast Block Party. It's like myself, OKTK, RS Smooth, DJ Night Train, Mo Bounce, Rewind, a whole bunch of people. So like we've kind of been like branding that during the whole quarantine, where if you want someplace to go check out mixes, like every night of the week somebody's gonna be mixing in here. So like everybody goes there, we just post up each other's mixes. So we're hoping to bring that brand down to the waterfront to like kind of, because they're having this like reopened city stuff that's going on. So like they're trying to draw people back out to come out. So we're in the middle of talks with working on that.
Well, that'd be nice. That'd be a nice link. That'd be a nice hookup.
Yeah, it would be nice to, Sunday afternoon vibe.
That'd be sweet.
You know what I mean?
Definitely not. Get people out, man. Get them away from that fear of this COVID. Get everyone to reunite again. You know what I mean?
So need to get out again, man.
Exactly. People are losing their minds staying inside, man. All right, brother. For the first time ever, we're gonna try this with you. We're gonna try rapid question, man. It's gonna be 10 questions, 10 random questions, and we'll go at it, brother. That's the first one. Will be like, what's your favorite music you like to DJ to?
That's hip hop. It's gotta be
hip hop. Stay with me, man. Favorite food?
Burgers.
Yeah. Beer or liquor?
Liquor.
iPhone or Android?
iPhone all day, every day.
You hear that, Bam?
Well, he froze. No. What was that? He froze.
iPhone all day.
He said Android, right?
Yeah. See, half these questions is for you to agree with me to tell him how wrong he is. Best era of hip hop.
Oh, golden era, 93, 94.
Absolutely, man. So where are you going on your next vacation?
Wherever the road takes me with Classy, but in April next year, I'm going to Mexico again.
Oh, we might have to meet you, brother. We might have to. All right, dream car, brother.
Denali.
Denali. Okay.
Denali. Or Suburban with the Denali grill.
Oh, yeah, why not? I can see that. Favorite superhero?
Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, I don't know. It feels like I'm talking to myself. I like this. Favorite movie, brother?
Gladiator.
Oh, that's dirty. And for your first celebrity crush.
Alyssa Milano.
Ooh. That's that generation, bro. Straight up.
Fire.
It's still that generation. All right, brother. We're gonna play one more game. It's called Versus, man.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
All right, man. Our first versus will be Superman versus Batman.
I'm going Batman.
You right. You better. You
Why?
better.
Why does
You
it
better.
go Batman?
You better.
Why?
I don't know, man. It's like you dudes flying around in blue, red tights and shit.
Yeah, but the dude has lasers coming to his eyes. Like,
Can't
am
fuck
I the
with
only?
that.
You know what?
Batman
Fuck
had cool shit though.
Fucking Superman.
Batman had
Superman lets me down every fucking show. I hate him. Anyways. So we got Eddie Murphy versus Chris Rock.
I'm going Eddie.
You and Eddie going old school? Man, did you ever pick this one, man?
I'm gonna go with Rock. I like Rock.
Really? Over Eddie Murphy?
Mm-hmm.
I love Eddie, man.
Man, Eddie, are you not excited for the Coming to America Part 2? I don't know.
Can't wait for
That
that.
got lost in this fucking COVID shuffle over here.
For real.
I'm like, sweet, man. There's the next one coming. All right. So,
I
hold
just
on.
watched the Coming to America one the other night.
Oh, dude, there's some key lines in that shit. Is too goddamn funny. Sly versus Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Man. Oh man,
That's hard. That one hard.
that's almost a tie though, man.
You know what, man? I'm gonna tell you. Okay, if you're looking at me growing up, I would have picked Arnold Schwarzenegger, the flashier movies. But the longevity of movies being made,
Man,
but it's tough. I probably go.
You see, the problem with that is even
There's
like
no
you said,
problem with that.
with longevity, they both end the same movies as the longevity came about. The Expendables, they all in it.
I know, but whose movie is it?
All right, that'd be Sly movie.
You know, and then he has the Rockies and the Creeds and then the Rambos and you know what I mean? Like
but then you got the Terminators, you got the True Lies. You got
I know. Terminator 2 is fucking dirty. And what are they at? Terminator 10 now or something like that? Like
Last Action Hero, like
I actually like Last Action Hero, man. I actually like. But yeah, no.
What was that Mars movie again?
I'm gonna
Total Recall.
Total Recalls.
Total Recall. I gotta go Schwarzenegger. I got
Go with Schwarzenegger.
But
All right.
Cliffhanger was such a good movie.
Let's go. Hold on. Is there another comment here? Oh, he wrote Rocky. Yes, we know that, Carlos. All right. We're going towards your guys, man. We're gonna pick two characters.
Man, you guys can't do that to me.
We do.
Man, I know these guys, man.
And that's unfortunate because we're gonna send him an email of this copy of you saying who you picked. We do this. Don't take it personal. We find out where people are from, and we pin a lot of people against it. We do it all the time.
I hate to say Bubbles.
No, I don't see Bubbles on there. Oh
man.
Don't look at people. Look at character wise. You know.
Well, I mean, character wise, like Ricky's just the funniest guy.
Yeah, that's who I would go with, Ricky. Yeah.
Ricky's funniest guy, but like Julian's smooth, and he always got the drink.
Dude, this drink, that must be hard to act all the time. Is there an episode that he's not holding this cup? No, huh?
No,
it's like not even a scene.
Got the drink, man.
Like, what was it? I saw my mom 2 days ago. I was the one who was doing this interview. She was watching their European show, like the one that they were going from city to city in Europe. And I was like, my mom was watching this. I was like, I got caught sitting there watching a couple episodes. I love it, man. I absolutely love it, man. Carl say rum and coke for sure, man.
Yeah, rum and coke, man.
All right, we might do this another one for you. Here's another one.
I gotta say it's Ricky because we probably sit down and smoke as much weed.
So Nathan McKinnon versus Brad Marchand, hockey players. Two people from you guys.
Nathan McKinnon all the way.
It's because he's
Party with the guy, man. Party with the guy.
Oh, that always sways my vote too. You know what I mean? That always will sway my vote. And then we got another DJ question for you: Funkmaster Flex versus DJ Clue.
Funk Flex all day.
Funk Flex.
But I can't stand DJ Clue, man.
See, the thing is,
what's
All
up?
the
What's
screaming
up?
all over the shit, man. I can't. I can't.
okay, dude, DJ Clue, I didn't know how annoying it was until I put headphones on, and having his name repeated 4,000 times in his mixtape drove me fucking bananas, man.
Worst.
The music would have been good. Some of the exclusives are great, but at the end of the day, I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, he had good exclusives.
We buy your CD. We know who you are every 8 seconds, man. But look, we want to let people know where they can find you. There, you can catch them at what is this? Instagram at DJ IV at what is it? Is it 902?
Yeah.
And then it's DJ IV on Facebook with your Facebook group. But what else do you have? You also have
Mixcloud.
Mixcloud. That's it.
DJ IV 902. I got YouTube, DJ Ivy 902.
So pretty much 902 is everything. DJ IV.
Yeah, I tried to get just the DJ IV, but sometimes they're taking
some jerk.
Twitter's the only one that I got that. So just DJ IV at Twitter.
It's all right. You can find Bamboo on Instagram as Bamboo1287433. Is that right?
Not 71. Bamboo 71.
You have 50,000 numbers at the end of your shit, man. It was pretty funny.
7162 Bamboo at Instagram.
All right, I see. It's
But
so long. I already.
It's crazy. You see how we getting all the way out across the pond?
Yes. We actually had a comment from. Look at this from Russia. We have friends from out there, bro. We have people following us from there. We're gonna get them to listen to your shit, man. It's gonna be perfect.
Sure.
But, brother, it was a pleasure having you on, my man.
Thank you very much for having me, my man.
And definitely, I have to come down and visit his ass. So once that happened, we're hollering at you, and we're gonna come party wherever you're at, man.
You got to come down east, man.
We will, man. I will, my brother. I will, man. It was a pleasure shooting the shit with you, my man. Have a good one.
Man. Thanks for having me, fellas.
Later, buddy.
Have a great night.